Okay then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are inside of Diablo 4 and we've got loads of stuff to go through, including patch 1.1.2, and it's had some additional add-ons, the movement for trading right now, and we have also got some posts on Reddit regarding Blizzard's priorities and gold running. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, if you want to check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market, my favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, and you guys can get an array of flavors down in the description via the link. And if you use code CLOUD at checkout, you'll get a cheeky discount as well. Now with that being said, let's dive on into the video. So starting off, Diablo 4's patch 1.1.2 is now live worldwide. You guys can download it straight off the bat. It went live yesterday, but it's now got quite a lot of stuff in it. The patch fixes the Fury Against Fate quest bug, and players now defaulted in the trade channel. You can change the settings in the menu. This was obviously disabled, but we'll get into that in just a second. Now the wait time for malignant monster spawns after activating a malignant heart in the open world has been reduced to 2 seconds from 5, and money bug fixes were implemented onwards. If you want to go through the full details of it, link will be in the top right corner of the annotation right now, or we'll leave a link down in the description so you can dive on in to take a look at what else had changed. On top of that though, Adam Fletcher posted up this right here stating, added this line earlier this afternoon to the notes. The Caged Heart of Tal Rasha and Caged Heart of the Great Feast now match their tooltip and are correctly calculated as multiplicative instead of additive. So essentially what it's saying is it's now had a buff, because even though the tooltip pre-hotfix showed multiplicative, it was being accounted for as additive. So now we've actually got that correctly focused. So there is a buff on those, which is always nice to see. On top of that though, trading is now being re-enabled, as we didn't manage to get a video up in time for the disabling, but they've now re-enabled the trade in Diablo 4 that yesterday evening after a back-end fix to address the exploit, which had given some specific items about a value of 9 billion, so it was absolutely mental to say the least. But trading is one of those which has kind of got a weird ecosystem inside of games, and they kind of do it right sometimes, and then sometimes they kind of don't. At the moment, there's an online argument with Diablo 4 that are kind of stating that trading shouldn't be in there at all, and we don't need it, it's not necessary, which I kind of agree with. I've never used the feature, I don't feel the need to use the feature, but I feel like it takes away from the main game's aspect, even though grinding for certain gear is ridiculous, and again, we're going to talk about that one in just a moment. But there was a Reddit post that went up about 4 hours ago from recording stating Blizzard has the right priorities, clearly. So with all the things that are wrong with the game and all the issues that we're seeing, they still have time to pop some new wares into Jal's shop. So the shop has now been updated. If you guys want to go and purchase some more armor, then you guys can go and get the transmog outfits from there. Yeah, it's cracking, isn't it? We've all got different opinions on it, but it is what it is. Next up, this one is going to hit the heart of a few of you guys, as this got 2,100 upvotes on the Diablo 4 Reddit page, stating, farm a day for gold just to reroll a glove a few times. This is just stupid. Maybe I should just give up the glove much earlier, but the other 3 stats are a good one. The game design is pure stupid. I wonder who came up with it. I think I will stop playing this game. To make players enjoyable is not the goal that the devs wanted to achieve. This is sad to see, although I do feel like the actual ability to have fun inside of the game didn't seem to be its main focus. I feel like they focused so much on trying to get in-game play to be as high as they possibly could that this can kind of cause a bit of an issue. I know a lot of you guys who have played Diablo 3 may have already walked into this problem, or even if you are a player of PoE or BDO, then you'll know full well the struggles of trying to get specific pieces of gear, and sometimes you do have to grind for weeks, months, and in some situations even years on end before you eventually get something. But I just don't like that playstyle, and I don't think that that's the way you should really be motioning a game. I don't think that that's really a fun and enjoyable way of doing it, mainly because replayability is key, and this game has such a limited aspect of what the end game ability is that it's kind of concerning to think that they thought that this was ever going to work. Now, while we're talking about things that should have never really worked, this post right here states, level 100 players should not be able to engage PvP with level 72 players. I'm attempting to do the objective Lilith Undoing, purify 5,000 seeds of hatred, and I keep getting killed by the same level 100 person. I give up. Blizzard, if you're reading this, fix this. I can't understand another level player, maybe 2 or 3 levels above me, but not level 100. It's defeating and annoying, especially when trying to play during my lunch hour. Now, this I fully understand. I think that with most games, it's generally revolted around the level gate within a certain aspect, whether it's within 10 levels or even maybe 15 levels. But to be level 72 and being up against a level 100, considering how long it takes to get from level 72 to 100, it's quite an interesting one, to say the least, that they're actually having to experience that one. But this one right here is a huge statement that we've got, with 1,200 upvotes stating Diablo 4 lacks a pull to play the game. Diablo isn't pulling me to play the game. I want to play it, but just can't bring myself to play. For roughly 2 weeks, I've been logging onto my character, thinking about what I was doing last time and what I need to do next. The next thing is opening the map to go to some location, or opening my inventory to start a nightmare dungeon. But before I teleport to anywhere I stop, I think I am going to have fun playing, and the answer has been no. I thought that maybe I'd just get bored of rogue, so I create a barb that looks like Kratos and was planning to make it a Kratos barb walking arsenal build. This made me realize all the fun content is locked behind so much more boring stuff. I don't know if it's just because I'm worn out from Diablo or if the content is too repetitive. The most fun part about Diablo is me creating and trying out new builds. They may not be meta or even good, but I don't care. The enjoyment is from the creativity and possibly of what if this works. Anyone have any suggestions on how to have fun in Diablo 4? Now, this post as an overall is quite a sad sight to see, that people are asking how to have fun in the game, which is absolutely crazy. But I think that right now the nightmare dungeon grind at the end of the game is so repetitive that from like level 70 odd, you are literally going to be doing that and solely that through till level 100, and you're just going to be slowly leveling up those nightmare dungeons as you go along. Even then, the bosses are so limited that you're probably going to be facing the same bosses majority of the time, which is why we're seeing so many posts about the game being lacklustered and unenjoyable. And even if you do grind through that much, you may not even level up your character's gear, because the loot drop system is so atrocious that most of the time you are just sieving through, dismantling and selling on other pieces rather than being able to upgrade bits of gear as you go on. It takes quite a long time to get to level 100, and even if that is the case for the average player, they are probably not going to get that far. It's a sad sight to see, but Diablo 4 is in a little bit of a sore spot right now, and I didn't think that I would see this. I had some really big hopes for Diablo 4 and thought that this might be one of the bigger games of the year, and that we might be experiencing another Diablo 3 effect that had same on the previous title, where people have got a loyal fan base. Now, people are obviously playing this quite frequently, and there are a lot of players in game, although the turnover is bonkers and the depletion in character players is just absolutely insane. People are dropping off the mark left, right and center, and that will show via our comment section, as a lot of people are saying that they've quit the game and they can't be bothered anymore. So let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section. Are you still playing Diablo? Are you just watching videos in the hope that something has changed and that you can come back? You'll have to let me know. This is something which we're all talking about right now and worried about the future of Diablo 4. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, I'll see you in the clouds.